Hello friend, welcome back to Toyota Maintenance YouTube channel. I'm working on this 2009 Toyota Tacoma with roughly 197,000 miles. It has this wonderful 4-cylinder engine. Still waiting for the spark plugs, they need to be replaced. It's the last thing. One of them which I took out was incorrect, and the gap on the tips, it's also way too long. So this will go, they are old. But I would like to show you something what you don't see every day. If I get a new customer like this is first time today I see this truck. I did the detail inspection. I'm trying to get as great picture of the whole truck as possible for future maintenance of this vehicle, correct maintenance. I'm also trying to give a health idea, what is getting bad for the owner and how much longer it will probably last. So I looked on everything, starting from left to right. I went under, checked engine oil, and I also remove this engine oil filler cap. And if you do that too, if you really do your oil changes, or maybe inspired by this video, you will go open the hood of your Toyota and you will be picking this up. Don't get scared if you open it and look underneath, and you will see this. It's raining outside, it's very dark day, so I'm have problems with the lighting. But do you see what I mean? Do you see that milkshake inside of this cap? So hopefully you are familiar with your vehicle, you know it's okay. And if you see something like this, you will not freak out and scream, "Oh my God, my head gasket is gone. Now we need to start saving money. It will be very expensive. Oh my God, oh my God." And I won't blame you if you freak out, but I want to spare you of that. I want to educate you, I want to share this with you. So number one, we don't see it very often, correct? Most of the time you open this for the purpose of doing your oil change, or in my case, purpose of doing a very detailed inspection, and there's nothing inside. There's just the oil. If it's bad, I will say that there could be the oil sludge that is on certain engines with high miles. It was problem on some. Some of you will never see it. So normally it's clean there, just full of oil. It stinks like burnt oil, and you should never see that. So once again, if you will freak out, I will not blame you, because it's not very common. Now what is this? Well, it's basically winter. It's raining, then it's dry. Then it's cold temperature, the car freezes overnight, it's sitting outside, then becomes warm again, and it's raining for a few days. So a lot of moisture, there are huge changes in the weather. There might be some reason why there is some moisture inside of the engine, but on this vehicle, number one, I started with the test drive. The vehicle drives perfectly. There was no problem. It perfectly drives regarding its age, which is what? 2009, it's 11, almost 12 years old, and almost 200,000 miles. If this was a Subaru, you are right, it's blown. These things are absolute joke. Now I'm offending a lot of Subaru fans, I'm sure, but you know what? We will actually film some news for you, because all this mayhem what you see here, right? There's a reason. So if I say if there was a Subaru, freak out and start saying it's true. You will, for head gaskets, you need roughly $3,500 to replace it. The engine comes out, as you saw. This one is here for a broken timing belt which damaged the valves on one of the heads. Once again, I will have some update about Subarus around here later, so I will not spoil it today. In Toyotas, I see it time to time. Maybe vehicle was sitting for a while, waiting for a new owner. It was in the nature and so on. So there will be this milkshake. What I will be doing, I already posted. I sent the pictures of it to the owner. He knows about it. I wrote in the comment, I will completely clean it, maybe brake clean spray, pst, 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 get it out. We will put it back. Next time he comes for oil change or something, that will be the first thing to look. Is it still there? That might show maybe some problems. But in this case, number one, no coats in the vehicle. Drives correctly as we said. There are no misfires in either of the cylinders. If you have the head gasket going, you will be losing pressure. There will be a problem with idle. You might have already white smoke out of the tailpipe. This tailpipe is perfectly clean. Also, spark plugs, I'm replacing them. The spark plugs, we will have definitely some signs. Can you see it? They will have some signs of the coolant on them and so on. This spark plug looks pretty good, except it's incorrect and the gap is too big. So we are replacing it. So all of them are good in this case too. If you pull the oil dipstick, there could be milkshake too. Well, then you probably have a blown head gasket. This oil, it's not new. It's due in 1,000 miles, I believe, but it's perfect. It's nothing wrong with it. So vice versa. We also replaced the coolant on it. Coolant flush because it was due. The factory fill is for the super long life. It's 110,000 miles, I believe, and it's new. And then they say like each 80. So this was already for the second replacement. We put a super long life. There was nothing in it, no oil in the coolant. So again, no need to freak out. I'm sorry you don't see it. It's that lighting in the evening. Stay calm. Keep it together. Look at it, clean it, and maybe observe it right later when you don't wait for the whole engine oil change, and look at it in week or months or something like that. So I wanted to bring it up to you because I had opportunity to show it to you. In this case, no big deal, just some residual moisture which made it all the way. We know it's all the way on the top. It's on the valve cover. It's the highest spot, and that's where it was evaporating and it got caught here. So now you know, if for example you will be getting your car serviced somewhere and they will bring you this and show it to you and say, hey, bad news, your head gasket is blown, we need to keep this vehicle, and estimate it's roughly $5,000. Now you know what to tell them, right? You'll say, hey, show me the other symptoms that I have a blown head gasket, because I know this itself doesn't mean that the engine has problem. So hopefully you find this video helpful and one day will save you a freak out. Thank you for watching and be subscribed. I have way more coming your way soon. See you later, my friend. And just little update at the end of the video. The spark plugs just came, so I can finally replace them. But I wanted to tell you, we just together watched the video, or I filmed the video for you, that SK20 HR11s on many Toyota engines were replaced with SK16 HR11s. So they, on some engines, the 16 supersedes SK20, despite the fact it's in your owner's manual. Interesting enough, in this 4-cylinder engine, You have in the owner's manual SK20. I got this from the dealer and they said no, it will be not 16 in this case. It will still stay SK20HR11. So I wanted to share that with you. The 16s don't supersede every single application. Thank you for watching. See you later.